old wooden churches had a sound that no studio has ever been able to reproduce. The acoustics were wrong. The instruments were imperfect. The singers were ordinary people. And when the revival songs began, that room became something else entirely. These are those songs. The walls were wood and the roof was old. Windows took the wind and the cold cut through. All week long they worked their hands, but Sunday came with a hymn in view. The floorboard shook when the bass came down. Tenor climbed up to the rafters high. Clap your hands, let the ceiling ring. That little church started coming alive. These are the songs that shook the walls and raised us up. These are the songs, old wooden church, you heard enough. The banjo drove like a hammer strike. Fiddle cracked, then it turned to flame. Every note came back again, and the whole room answered with the same refrain. Bass hit low, and the feet moved fast. Harmony held like a prayer in line. If the roof got loose, let it come apart. We were singing strong, and we felt all right. These are the songs that shook the walls and raised us up. These are the songs, old wooden church, you heard enough. The walls are wood, but the sound was gold. Every crack in the boards let glory through. Ordinary men with a lifted voice turned a little old room into something true. These are the songs that shook the walls and raised us up. These are the songs, old wooden church, you heard enough. These are the songs, heaven came down and stayed with us. It started in the third row. A woman bent her head. Her shoulders shook like trembling by the end of what she said. Then the man beside her took his hat right off his knee. I saw it start to gather like a river finding sea. Then the family behind them bowed down to the floor. A quiet sob kept spreading from the aisle to the door. The preacher stopped his sermon, just stepped back from the pulpit, because something in that house of God had already done the preaching in. When the Spirit moved through the congregation, church was never the same again. When the Spirit moved through the congregation, by the time it reached the back pew, the banjo woke the air. Hands went up like morning as if heaven filled the stairs. I was there, I saw it moving from one heart to the next. And when it came to mine that night, I had no words left. When the Spirit moved through the congregation, nobody planned it, nobody called it in. When the Spirit moved through the congregation, the old wooden church was never the same again. When the Spirit moved through the congregation, I came in as a witness, but I left on my knees. What started in the third pew found a home in me. When the Spirit moved through the congregation, nobody planned it, nobody called it in. When the Spirit moved through the congregation, the old wooden church was never the same again. When the Spirit moved congregation, the fire that fell on the upper room is burning still today. The same old gospel fire has never gone away. It burned in the camp meetings, it burned in the wooden churches, and it's burning right here in these old gospel songs. You can hear it in the clap, you can feel it in the floor. Old time mercy shaking, shaking through the door. Old gospel fire, still burning like the day it fell. Old gospel fire, the story only you can tell. Old gospel fire, burning still, burning still. Old gospel fire, and it always will. It warmed the cold and lonely, lit the dark for miles, made the weary shout again, made the hard heart smile. Grandma sang it steady, Daddy raised his hands. Now the whole church catches flame when the truth begins to land. You can hear it in the clap, you can feel it in the floor. Old time mercy shaking, shaking through the door. Old gospel fire, still burning like the day it fell. Old gospel fire, the story only you can tell. Old gospel fire, burning still, burning still. Old gospel fire, and it always will. Not a spark that fades away, not a hymn that dies. It's the burning wind of heaven rising through our lives. Shake the rafters, lift it high. Let the saved and sinner hear it testify. still burning like the day it fell. Old gospel fire, the story only you can tell. Old gospel fire, burning still, burning still. Old gospel fire, and it always will. I drove past the old address last summer on a Tuesday. Nothing there but pavement where the front steps used to be. But every song we ever sang in that old wooden building is still alive somewhere, and it's alive in me. I can see the white paint fade, I can hear that screen door cry, I can smell the pine and candle wax like it never said goodbye. Old wooden church, I'll see you again. Got old wooden church, I'll see you again, where the worship never ends. Old wooden church, I'll see you again, I'll see you again. There were altar tears and baby shoes and hymn books, or a mess. We've ever heat on Saturday nights and grace on every face. Now the windows know a different life and the roof has fallen through. But the names we called in that old room still call out me and you. Every prayer we bow together, every hand that reached for mine, every goodbye at that old front door was never the end of time. Old wooden church, I'll see you again. Promise made.